What's up, YouTube? The one, the only, the Ray Get Nasty, back with a continuation video from my last video. That was the Lost Sanctuary structure deck, which was the last of the 5D structure decks. Here we've got two Gates of the Underworld structure deck to open, which was the very next structure deck to come out, and it was the first Zexal deck. So we're gonna open one of these up on camera today for you. How's the lighting looking? Is it good, or could it
seems,
be?
Yeah, I mean, it seems pretty good. It's a little goldeny, but...
All right, no problem. We've got ABEF working the camera. Let's get this baby popped open. And I'm using this mat for the significance that this mat was won at YCS Columbus 2011, which is the first event where this deck was legal. And some people say it flopped. It definitely didn't take any top 32 finishes at the event, but you know, that and combined with being sick and playing Gravekeepers took me out of the tournament, which, I mean, that's an accomplishment in the deck itself, you know. That should go down in the history books that was able to knock me out of a tournament. Now, this is the re-released version from like 2017, 2018, 19, something like that. So I want to compare them to these original prints of Snow and Grapha that I have. And ooh, that pull tab was beautiful. It just came right off. Yeah, I just want to compare these to see if there's any differences between the prints. From what I can tell, it's... Oh, okay, well, this is first edition. This is unlimited, but... Well, we'll do it this way. The ones in the purple sleeves are the OGs, obviously. It looks a little different, but the text boxes and stuff appear to be the same. So I wonder if these are actually re-releases or just old stock. You know? Hard to say. I can't really tell. I mean, the color's a little different, but interesting. The text looks the same to me. Yeah, it lines up the same size. Yeah, just the color's a little bit different, but that could be natural variation. So right off the bat, we got the two best monsters in the deck. The new ones, Grapha and Snow. I already had a playset of Snow, but I needed some Graphas, so that's why I bought the two decks, because I'm building 2011 Tengu Plant format decks from YCS Columbus, September 1st, 2011 ban list, so that's why I'm picking this stuff up. So stay tuned for deck profiles and duels of that. But yeah, like I said, we've got Grapha, Snow, and then Ceruli. He was not good. Obviously, the vanilla was not good. I mean, maybe with Rescue Rabbit they could have had some potential at some point, but that never happened. Bad. Okay, this is probably the third best Dark World. Maybe it's even better than Snow because it's level 3, so, excuse me, obviously you play 3 tour guides in the deck, and this brings it out. And then you play like 1 Beige. Beige is really good because it's a normal summon, or when it's discarded, it's special summoned, which is Grapha fodder. Braun, he's not any good. Man. Story time. Silva and Gold. This is how I used to beat Teledad as like a 14-year-old, right? I couldn't afford Teledad, crush cards, whatever, so I had to sack them. I built the level 8 turbo deck for synchros. You played this, you played Cyber Dragon, and you played as many discard cards as you could, 3 E-Tellies, 3 Psychic Commanders, and Dark Resonator, and you would just bring out like Stardust or Colossal Fighter or Thought Ruler Archfiend on turn 1. It was swag. I 2-0'd Teledad in the final round of my locals 2 weeks in a row, and this neckbeard who was like in his 20s, 30s was so mad that he lost his $2,000 deck lost to a kid playing Dark Worlds. It was nice. Rainbow, terrible. This card's bad. Tragodia is good. Always can use more of him. Sangan, obviously, before the errata, very good card and a tour guide target, but you don't need it in Dark World because there's nothing other to search than like Brow or another tour guide. I mean, you don't really need to do it because if they max C you still just bring out the Grapha. It doesn't matter if they max C you. Yeah, they're plussing 1 and because they're drawing 2 off the max C, but you're plussing from the tour guide in this, so it's fine. New Dory, classic card. People didn't play it as much as they should have in 03. Don't get me started on that. Should have been in every deck in the World Championship. Grave Squirmer, always thought that card was cool. Card Guard. Battle Fader, very cool card, old school card. Onto the spells, you got Gates, very good field spell, one of the first field spells that they put out when they actually were like bringing field spells into the game and making them good, and now obviously every deck has a field spell. Darkworld Lightning, this was also played in my 2008 level 8 Synchro deck. I think I played one of that as well, just because I need as many ways to get out the Darkworld guys as possible. Darkworld Dealings, very degenerate card, obviously good in this deck. Allure of Darkness, this is one of the main reasons why I bought this deck. Obviously, I needed snows and some other stuff, but Allure is like, I believe, a $4 common, so if the deck is $10, why not? Card Destruction, Terraforming, I'm sure that's worth something, like probably $1, and Dark Eruption. Dark Scheme, I forget what that does, but I think that was a new card. That card, 2 viruses. Pre-errated Mind Crush, thank goodness. I'm sure you've seen the memes on that, but that was a really good card back in the day. Dark Deal, Transmigration Prophecy, Escape from Dark Dimension, and every scrub's favorite card, Dark Bribe. But yeah, that concludes the deck profile, everybody. Like I said, a continuation off the last videos, just fast forwarded 3.5 years since then. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what's the hardest you've been sacked by a Dark World player in the past. Tish.